Okay, so we all keep hearing it, right? AI is coming for our jobs. But when a company announces these massive layoffs and points the finger directly at artificial intelligence, what's really going on? Is this a genuine tech revolution, or is AI just a super convenient excuse for old-fashioned cost-cutting? That's the big question we're going to tackle. And just so you know, this is the very first chapter in a deep dive, an 8-part explainer based on new research from Virtualization Options LLC. We're going to separate the hype from the reality, and it all kicks off with this powerful new corporate playbook. You know, in boardrooms and in press releases, a whole new strategy has popped up. It's a simple, pretty elegant, and frankly incredibly effective story that takes a really painful financial decision and magically turns it into a story of bold, forward-thinking innovation.
And this new playbook, it has a name, and it's totally reshaping how companies talk about their toughest calls. It's called AI washing.
So what is it really? Well, at its core, AI washing is just a PR strategy. It's all about perception, not what's actually happening. It's how companies manage to turn the bad news of reactive cost-cutting into this good news story about being on the cutting edge of technology. And this is the perfect way to think about it. You've heard of greenwashing, haven't you? When a company talks a big game about how environmentally friendly they are, well, AI washing is the exact same idea. Companies are just slapping an AI label on their workforce decisions to look good for tech-savvy investors, and, this is key, to deflect accountability.
And this really gets to the heart of it. On one side, you've got the PR spin, blaming AI for layoffs that are really because of, say, overhiring or financial pressure. On the other side, you have genuine displacement, where you can literally point to a machine and say, yep, that's now doing the work of 10 people. AI washing, it lives entirely in that first category.
So why even do it? I mean, if the AI isn't actually replacing the workers, what's the point of telling this story? Let's break down exactly why this strategy is so tempting for companies right now. It's a surprisingly simple 3-step plan. First, it deflects all the blame away from management's choices and puts it onto this big, impersonal, unstoppable force of technology. Second, it lets the company completely control the narrative, making them look like innovators instead of a business that's in trouble. And maybe most importantly, it disempowers the workers. I mean, how can you possibly argue against a force of nature like AI? Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds plausible, but how do we know it's really happening? Well, the most powerful critique of this whole practice, the smoking gun, if you will, came from a very, very unlikely source. Just think about it for a second. Who would have the inside track, the credibility, to blow the whistle on something like this?
The warning came from none other than Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI. The irony here is just, wow. The leader of the company whose technology is blamed most often for killing jobs is the one telling us that this whole story is being used for other reasons.
And here it is. This is the quote that really got this conversation going. Back in February 2024, Altman just laid it out there. His worry was that by falsely blaming AI, companies aren't just dodging responsibility, they're also twisting our understanding of what this technology can actually do today.
And this gets to the very core of why AI washing is so powerful. It is all about perception. It's a masterclass in corporate spin, transforming what is profoundly bad news into a story of progress and reinvention.
This right here, this is the whole game. Think about it. Before this playbook, huge layoffs were just bad news, period. It screamed management messed up and it totally spooked investors. But now, you just sprinkle in some magic words like AI-driven strategic transformation, and suddenly that same bad news can boost investor confidence. It might even drive the stock price up. In this crazy AI hype cycle we're in, Wall Street rewards companies for just looking like they're leaning into the future, even if it's all just a story. It completely flips the script. Which, of course, leaves us with one critical question. If AI is often just the cover story, what are the real forces driving all these massive job cuts? Well, in the next part of our series, we're going to strip away the AI buzzwords from the press releases and look at the numbers and the financial dynamics that truly explain what's going on. See you then.